So guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last episode we already shopped our first big alpha tribe base, probably the best marrying dive in ARK PvP history. So in today's episode we just continue the scout for big alpha tribe bases that we could shop or raid. And as I told you, from now on we wanna attack big alpha tribes only. But there was one more thing that we needed to do first actually, because on our Extinction server there was still a tribe living in the red light rathole, a legit base spot, don't get me wrong, but this tribe's main base was located in the mesh. At least in my opinion, their main base was in the mesh. I'm looking forward to what you guys are saying in the comments after you have seen all of the footage. But yeah, in my opinion, they had a mesh base. And yes, we were going there to online raid them in the mesh. You could actually go there without meshing, by the way. It was still very sketchy, of course. We also destroyed all our structures we had placed there afterwards. And yeah, you see what I'm talking about. But we didn't want an enemy tech tier tribe on our server living in such a spot. So we are going to online raid them in today's episode. And of course afterwards, and also in between, we were always fucking with big alpha tribes on other servers. We caught a tribe called Ice building a gacha tower here. So as you can see, we have an action-packed episode today. Hope you will enjoy. Let's get into it.
Ich hab das Grapples und tot. Ja. Dort wird ja, Pyro gepoppt.
Aber Text wird der Kanone springen. Oh.
Ja,
Oh.
aber
Gut. Für die Gachas.
Schlimmste. Oh, ist noch einer rein. Also ich glaube langsam. Okay, also Roder ist tot. Roder kommt da nicht mehr lebendig raus.
Hey!
Wer ist da?
Ich kaputt nicht. Wo ist das Mob Magician, von dem alle reden?
Das Polat.
Jetzt reit, du kannst rein.
Muss entweder jetzt raus oder sprinten. Ja, du musst sprinten. Und die rennen.
Flucht!
Ich renne.
Renn schneller!
Es geht nicht.
Roter ich würde jetzt roter springen actually und dann klein machen, dass er dich nicht sieht.
Textsuit, Decke.
Hm. Ich gehöre zum Team. We caught a medium big tribe here building a gacha tower, and as you could see, they didn't have all their turrets powered yet. Some gacha boxes weren't covered at all. Normally, in a normal game, this situation would have been the perfect opportunity for PvP. We caught them slacking, they don't have a fully covered base. ARK 5 years ago would have been hella good PvP, hella fun. And yeah, we just went over with a turret trap, some battery heavies. At this point, we knew that the PvP meta was insanely bad. We had heard of all this shit that is happening in ARK. We've heard that PvP wasn't even possible anymore, but we didn't experience it ourselves yet. So what basically happened was that, as all of you guys know, the Lost Colony map DLC came out. More precisely, the Chinese dragon, the Aureliax, got added to the game, and it destroyed the entire PvP meta. But as I said, we didn't experience it yet, so we went over, we even did the first kill here because they were approaching us with an Acrocanthosaurus, which was wrong, because you only need to pop enough Chinese dragons, and after they died once, they came with one Chinese dragon, with one Aureliax, and 5 minutes later or so with the second Chinese dragon, and after that we were not able to do anything anymore. We were not able to fight them, and I'm so sick of it. Delete this freaking thing out of the game. Everyone hates Aureliax so much. Every single player, PvP player in this game. And it doesn't matter that you can now crapple out of his backclaw. Doesn't matter at all. The shitter is still destroying this game. My mate Max got picked by the Aureliax backclaw. Back then you couldn't crapple out even, but he was completely bugged. Like, he didn't see his screen anymore. He just saw him being in the mesh until he got dropped in the enemy turret tower and died. Of course, like, Max lost his kit right away to the Aureliax. And yeah, after that the Aureliax were just soaking our turrets. Ryder doesn't get hit. Aureliax has like 40k HP even without many mutations. I mean, we have heard of it, but it was crazy. You couldn't creep PvP at all anymore. Dreadnoughtus was already bad, but the Chinese dragon was the end of creeping or open world PvP in ARK. It's probably the end of every base where the Aureliax can get to. A little rant here, because I'm so pissed currently that Wildcat is adding stuff like that over and over again, and that they are still outdoing themselves, because Aureliax, the Chinese dragon, is the worst freaking thing that happened to ARK ever. At the moment, this game is just about who can bring more Aureliax as support, while at the same time having enough members to mount soakers and DPS tames to push, of course. Maybe you didn't realize it yet. Big numbers. Big tribes got buffed into insanity. You were always at a disadvantage against bigger numbers in ARK, of course. But now it is impossible to fight bigger numbers. Impossible to grief bigger numbers. Who's bringing more Aureliax wins. And we had the same shit with Dreadnoughtus already, but only during big wars, big FOBs. That was just a contest of who's able to mount more Dreadnoughtus to push the enemy base. But now it is all about more Aureliax and more Dreadnoughtus. And I'm so pissed, and if Wildcat isn't changing anything further, I'll do a big video of how bad this game is and of how stupid the devs are. And of course, after this Conquest series, I will of course do this Conquest series first. But I just don't care. I will do 100 hate videos until they fix Aureliax. Delete Aureliax from ARK. Some are saying they got nerfed already. You can cripple out of the backclaw now. Everything is fine. No, they didn't even closely nerf them enough. Not enough. But by the way, that was the reason we got into so many Alpha Tribe bases this season. Because we were adapting, we noticed that you can't open world PvP anymore. We noticed that you can't fight Aureliax anymore. We were forced to fight enemy tribes inside of their caves and inside of their bases. So after that, we just got into so many Alpha Tribe bases because of it. Because we couldn't get any fun anymore in like small creeps, in small PvP sessions. I hate this game so much at the moment, but that rant needed to happen. That rant, I needed to speak about it. I will do as I said, if Wildcat isn't changing anything further, and they won't change anything anymore because they buffed, they nerfed Aureliax once, so for them the job is done. But Aureliax is still so annoying, destroying the PvP meta. Dreadnoughtus was already bad, but if there's nothing to counter something in the game, others than bring more numbers of the exact same shit, then you did something horribly wrong. Like, bring more Dreadnoughtus, win. Now it's bring more Aureliax and more Dreadnoughtus and win. So There's no point fighting anyone anymore. Bigger numbers are automatically always winning, except for when there is no Aureliax on the map, like Aberration or so. But still, it's so annoying.
Ich logge
Ja,
mich
das
auf
ist halt die Frage.
Aberration aus. Ich will nicht mehr auf nur anderen Maps sein.
Jetzt ist Aberration doch lieber die Map geworden.
Auf jeden Fall, ey.
So even though I didn't even die during our grief, I rage quitted for the day, logged off on our Aberration main base where no Aureliax could get me. But yeah, the grind had to continue. We still had to clear our Extinction server because in this meta, even Bobs could fob up with like 5 Aureliacs and then they would still be super hard to deal with. If they would figure out a way to soak or raid our Extinction ceiling base, they could do that if they had more numbers. So the red light rathole on our server needed to go. They were always online, that's why we thought they might even have many members. What we didn't know was that this red light rathole wasn't their main base. We'll get into why, how, and then where. We'll get into that in some minutes. First, we wanted to clear as much spam as possible. We wanted to soak as much as possible because they were actively online, but maybe they wouldn't notice right away. So we wanted to do a lot of stuff very fast so we could gain ground on them. We hard fob them. We blaze attack fob. So we need to wipe them now or never, because they do not have the tech turret engram for some reason. They have every other tech engram. I don't know how that was possible, but yeah, they have tech teleporter, full tech suit, but no tech turrets. I don't know how, but before they would get tech turrets, we need to get rid of them, because the spot or the spots that they claimed were super annoying to raid otherwise. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Ja, die Poison Mario macht aua aua. Das ist wirklich angespuckt. Da war ich halt auch stuck, genau da.
Siehst du, du kriegst die, du kannst so lang laufen. Und du überlebst auch arschlang, wie lange Roter das tankt. 2 Zeit.
Jetzt auf der Weibern.
Ja, ich spuck dich an und löschen.
Roter ist in der Wall direkt.
Du musst Hazard haben. Ja, Hazard.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Great God, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of the
Ja, hier so runter. Kann ich kommen? Ich glaube, ich habe Platz jetzt, gleich kommen. Ich sterbe.
Kannst du empfehlen?
Ich bin weg, ja, ich sterbe. Runter. Wo ist Gas, Ja, die habe ich so. Gas. Der ist nur Räuber unter dir.
Der Roter schießt dich rein. Die Weibern ist auf der Weibern, er ist nackt. Er ist nackt auf der Weibern. Er ist weg, Roter ist weggeflogen mit der Weibern. Er kommt wieder mit der Weibern.
Gas, Gasnade.
Er ist wirklich
Runter
nackt.
schießen,
Die
genau,
Wyvern kriegt Schaden von euren
runterschießen, ja.
Turrets. Die Wyvern ist weg, die Wyvern ist weg.
Hat TP.
Bist du? Ne, bist du nicht, das ist Visual. Du musst sprengen.
So.
Er ist auf der Eule, er ist nackt auf seiner Eule. Und das Turret ist leer. Okay. Jetzt bist du drin. Er ist nackt, er ist nackt. Tot.
Nice.
Betten.
TP weg.
Ich kann da so nicht runterkommen, eigentlich.
Mit Stego.
Jetzt am Arsch.
Also repairen im Rap oder so.
C4, aber keine
Velo.
C4 Charges. Velo, ja.
Er spawnt.
Ich habe nix.
Du hast einen Naken, ne, jetzt kannst du mir so zu naken, du hast einen Pump, ja. Zum Killen. Schön caged halten gleich.
Ich habe Gas gefeuert, also Hazard Mask, bitte.
Kommst du irgendwie zu unten zu den Betten hin?
Also unten,
Ja.
die der Turret schon so einfach.
Er kommt
ist
wieder
doch
hoch, er
tot,
ist
oder?
Ach, das ist Roter. So geht die Fight.
So, stellen diese
Von
Rocket.
was wird ich abgeballert?
So.
Mit der Rocket unter dir direkt. Ja.
Nice.
Bin gekillt.
Good shit.
Ist das Bett weg oder nicht?
Ja, Betten sind weg, die zwei da.
So we basically wiped their first base, the red light rathole super fast. The play to counter their poison wyvern with poison grenades was pretty good. We killed them, we destroyed their beds, destroyed their tech teleporter. But we could already tell that this wasn't their main base. There was barely any loot here, and actually first we thought that they only had an outside TP and that they traveled all their base to another server, to a different server. Of course, we wanted to be sure, so we scouted the entire server. We didn't find a single other real base of this tribe on the server, only like spawn boxes or little cryo-fridge outposts, but nothing that looked like a real main base. We only looked at the legit part of the map, and at some point we figured out that we needed to look a little bit deeper in, not so legit territories. So as you guys know, we scouted the entire server. We didn't find the main base of the red light rathole tribe yet, but we found a Chinese tribe building up on our server. And yeah, they were running OSDs, they were running element veins with gigas and stuff like that. So even though they were not in tech tier yet, we thought it might be a good idea to get rid of them as long as they do not have tech.
Ja, also abrupt jumpen über uns. Oh, der ist an unserem Turret gestorben. er war wieder naked und der andere auch. Die kommen wohl naked. Das sind doch alle naked.
Oh mein Gott.
Mana. Turrets fast leer, die ersten. So, leer. Kann's kommen. Ich habe keine Whip equipped. Oh, das da, ich wollte gerade snipen, weil der Typ konstant ist. Ja. Der kommt mit Mana.
Nice.
Und tot. Ich blow mal kurz. Oh, Wyvern könnte. Der Poison Wyvern. Pass auf.
Fett.
Hast du einen Tag?
Hab ihn.
Ey, ich werde nicht geblindet von. Und. Ah, ich sehe den Jenny actually. Ja, wow, jetzt ist es vorbei. Alter. So, Wall ist down.
Ja, okay.
Man kriegt, wenn man Hazard anhat, nicht den Blind-Effekt, wenn man auf dem Stego geblindet wird.
Kann sein.
Geil. Also die Plan, machst du gerade die Plans weg oder was?
Mhm.
Hab ihn gekillt.
Nice.
Hab ihn gebowlert.
Okay.
Dreadnought Cap PP. Diese neue Fabricated Snipe Dings PP.
Fabricate what?
Also
Mana
die
BP,
Fabricated
aber
Crossbow.
gottlos teuer.
Crossbow.
Dreadnought BP.
Also, ja. Crossbow. Die Chainsaw ist eigentlich gute Mastercraft. Pro BP.
So now we knew why they were doing elemental veins and OSDs, even though they didn't have a tech tier base, or even though they weren't in tech tier. They probably farmed Drakeling hoard keys for the Drakeling chests. The best loot farm in this game, it's so correct. No good loot is worth anything anymore, because with the Drakelings you can just get unlimited Ascendant gear, Ascendant weapons, crazy BPs. You can get all kinds of different saddles, Aureliac saddles. I don't think you can get this Modus saddle, but everything else you can get basically from the Drakeling hot chests. We were also constantly farming them when we were doing element veins or OSDs. And yeah, they farmed a lot of them. My mate Max looted a bunch of Drakeling hotkeys that were not like searched for yet. If you don't know about that, just Google it, just search it on YouTube. Trackling hoard chests, ARK Ascended, trackling hoard keys. With the trackling, basically you do something while it is on your shoulder that is giving XP. The best method is basically doing either island broodmother boss fights or OSDs on Extinction or element veins on Extinction, and then you just level the trackling that is on your shoulder, and at some point it will give you a trackling hoard key, and afterwards you just search for it like a treasure chest, and you will get correct loot from that. And these Chinese were obviously farming it. They had really good loot because of it. And afterwards we were getting back to the red light rathole tribe. It was kind of 1 day ago that we had wiped them in the rathole, but they were still constantly joining the server. Their Steam names were the same as their in-game character names, so we noticed that. And also their red light rathole got rendered from time to time, while structures right on top of the rathole were not getting rendered at all. So somehow they must have rendered the rated structures of their rathole while not rendering stuff that is exactly above it. So either they went into the Desert Titan cave, but that didn't make any sense to us, as you can't build there, or they had a spot way deeper into the red light death barrier area here. You can see it for yourself, guys. Tell me in the comments if you think this is still legit. Yes, you can go here, and yes, I also scouted this in my single player ones. There's death barriers everywhere here, but if you stay close to the Desert Titan cave, you can get pretty far. And yeah, write it into the comments if you think their base is legit, or if you think their base is in the mesh. Or is it a gray area? We weren't so sure, but we needed to wipe them either way. We can't let a tribe on our server intact here build up such a base spot while there's Aureliax and the current PvP meta that you can't really defend against if they are outnumbering you. What the fuck, bro?
Toll.
So this entrance here is a super small crack where you can only go through, like with a character, with a PT, maybe with a Desmodus. But to the left of their base, as you can see, is instant death area. And yeah, the railings were built so a stego would slide all the way into the death barrier zone. It wasn't even that good of a build. Like, a lot of their shirts were LOS'd. But still, it's very annoying to raid this, because the death area is just everywhere. You don't really know if you can go to a certain area, or if you will get anti-mesh destroyed or like death barrier destroyed. And yeah, the turrets they had a lot of turrets, no tech turrets, thanks God. Otherwise the spot wasn't that easy to raid. You can technically tunnel into it, but they were always online and won't let that happen. So we needed a plan. We needed to hard fob them for sure. We needed a tech teleporter here in the mesh. I don't know, like, tell me in the comments if you think it's mesh. You can technically fly there. It is definitely not intended. I don't know if I would have made a ticket, if they would have gotten dev wiped for that, or just asked to move their base. Conquest is a little special there. So yeah, we decided to online raid them here in this spot. Also because we saw that they traveled all the important loot here. It looked kinda stacked, just telling by the amount of vaults they had. And of course we need to get rid of them either way. They can't be allowed to build on our server. Yeah, crit. This is looking like 10 times harder right now. I don't even know if you can get rid of the clifflet that they placed. And even now they're online, by the way. Like, it's rendered. It's very early in the morning. Not even any of none of my mates are online. But yeah, they are always online. I don't know how many members they have, but they can't have a long downtime. We never caught them offline at all, so...
Like you, To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take?
Ja!
Can I be
Boah, ist das
Ich
teuer.
steck Eulen, warte.
Der ist ein bisschen teurer als der von gestern.
Gone.
Ja, das ist so. Ja. So.
Ja, wir haben ihn.
Ach, Digga.
Der ist doch gut. Nicht online, nicht online, nicht online, nicht online.
Scheiße, wir müssen da rein, wir müssen da rein, wir müssen da rein.
So, und jetzt rechts schräg unter dir, da kannst du placen, glaube ich, je nachdem. Von der Foundation
Ja, ja,
Reichweite.
Hab mich zerrissen.
Okay, also da darf man nicht weiter.
Gut.
today? To dream, believe you are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot, only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look on my shit bright ways. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got clothes. I'm a grabbing ass if
Weg.
you want it. Best
Okay, ich hab 4
you
Foundations.
give it to you back. Ooh.
Bitte.
I'm the girl that they don't talk about. Quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal. Key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright. I know you like it. Can't fight it. I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Next turret gone. Next turret gone.
Genau.
Wow.
Good job.
Gut gestochen. Was steht da?
Erlebt. Es ist auch only
alles
player,
on-
also mit...
Alles on Only Players.
Also mit... Oh. Ich bin gecrashed.
Oder ist drauf?
Ist okay, lebe ich noch?
Nein,
Ja,
ja. Ich gucke gerade bei Butter zu.
Danke, ich
Ja.
crash neben dir. Das
Oh.
ist sehr gut.
Junge! Das ist Molly!
Uff! Mach das Tesla-Dinge weg da!
Das heißt das immer noch da, ne? Das ist schon echt bloody. Doch, du kommst so weit. Oder? Nee. Nee, du kommst jetzt. Jetzt ist er abgefangen, jetzt kommst du nicht mehr so weit. Oh, sehr gut. Sehr guter Schuss. Oh ja. Ich sind gerade noch 2 Heavys auf dich. Jetzt ist Tesla weg. Oh. Hier fällt das eins nach dem anderen.
Ja, noch ein Steg oder dann.
Und der schießt noch links weiter. Weiter links, hart links von dir.
Ja, den Kind gemischt. Gut.
Der schräg rennt unter dir rechts, wenn dann.
Ui.
Achtung, du bist Stegos weg.
Sattel habt,
Kannst,
maybe?
hock dich hin und schieß. Oder LS.
Überhaupt nichts. Überhaupt doch nichts mehr.
Soll ich den Rocket runterdroppen?
Nimm ich Bier?
Nee.
Ich bin stuck, ich bin. Hä? Ich kann nicht runter. Oh.
Ich versuche auch.
Ich falle! Ich bin abgestiegen! Ich bin drin!
Okay,
Ich bin safe, ich bin safe, ich bin
versuchen
safe,
wir es
aber ich hab
nochmal
kein
mit
Bier.
Zocki.
Ich komme hier durch. Kannst du da ein Loch hinmachen, damit ich nicht runterrutsche?
Er ist oben, naked, hinter dir!
Okay, ich bin eins runtergekommen. Er reizt ja! Hab ich gekillt? Ich
Nice.
bin gefickt von den Velos!
Ich seh's.
Aber ich hab meine Rampe ist.
Nächstes
Nur noch
ist
eins am Schießen.
Aber danach sind dann oben 2 oben drüber oder so noch.
Ja.
Ich sehe noch keinen laufen. Ich guck grad bei...
Empty, alles empty.
Alles
Ja,
empty.
okay, dann brauchen wir dich jetzt hier unten.
Ich schieße eine Rakete.
Ich schieße eine Rocket auf ihn.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for
कमरे में घुसता जैसे हाथी टेबल बैठा तो फिर गांधी करते मोटा 400 का होते दंगे चलती लाठी हमने हार से सीखा और सीखों से जीत बना दी सोना था हराम तभी तो किस्मत हो रही चांदी चांदी है मीन एक दिन रहता दिल्ली दूजे दिन में बैठा बाली पंगा चीते से तो समझो रास्ता बिल्ली काटे काली है कैन सी थ्रू ऑल ऑफ देम ये रैपर सबके सब हैं जाली जब जब पैरी मांगे पैर तब तब पैरी मांगे पानी यू नो
Die craften einfach was.
Gib mir einen ab, gib mir.
Die wollen jetzt hier was craften, seht ihr das?
Lass sie nicht craften, Mike.
Mach mal aus.
Ich mach aus, wenn
steht
der
nackt
Tech-Gen-
unterm Repli. Er steht nackt unterm Repli. Ein Typ unten beim Gacha.
Meine Volts.
Ja, einer ist mit Gilly
Kann
irgendwo
ich
noch
zu
am
dir nach
Rennen.
unten kommen, oder werde ich da gefickt da unten? Von Turret.
मैं आया टिका खड़ा जमा हिला सकता नहीं है कोई हम
Aber ein Kill hier.
Nice.
तो यार माने लेनी और जमीन ना की अरमानी है बोई और जैसे हम करते बावे ऐसा या करता नहीं है कोई क्योंकि शो के स्टॉप पर ठहरा दें दिक्कत ताकि तो कहना बेचादर और टांगे फैलाते और मजनू अपनी लैला के मैं हूँ डिमांड में आजकल जैसे सर पे सैरा है और जब भी देते हैं तो खाओ काफी गहरा दे you know it तेरा वे पैंथर ZXC you know what it is
Dann müsste aus sein. Jetzt.
Ja, oben.
Einer ist hier. Der andere auf der gegenüberliegenden Seite. Ich habe kein C4 mehr. Wenn du mir das C4 gibst, gehe ich für einen Gen.
Ich hab, 1 C4 habe ich. Ich hab.
Ein Gasgen weg.
Gut, das ist gekillt.
Sigma Johns?
Nur noch ein Gasgen.
Es laggt bei mir irgendwie gerade so.
Da ist ein Typ vor mir. Bei dir? Bei dir ist ein Typ. Er ist tot, easy. Ja, er ist tot. Spawnen irgendwo noch die Schweine.
Hab mich zerrissen. So we again speedran online and wiped them super fast. They didn't know what to do, they didn't know how to defend or how to react. We had Foundation Claim pretty fast, we had turrets pointing in their entrance pretty fast, and we also got rid of their teleporter, we got rid of their beds, and we killed all of their players super fast. This raid was executed super well. They also placed their turrets not so good and stuff like that, but for it being a spot right next to an instant death barrier, for it being a spot with a super tiny crack entrance, and yeah, all the circumstances here made the spot pretty hard to raid in general, but we did it very good. In the vaults there was no crazy loot, by the way. They were pretty poor. The dedicated storages had some resources that we could use. The cryotames, we looted tons of cryotames, but nothing special. No alpha tribe breed lines, and after looting all these crazy alpha breed lines in the last episode, our goal was kind of to loot all the crazy mutated alpha lines on the cluster and not like such medium-sized tribes here. So they only needed to go because they were sitting on our server in a kind of illegal spot. We couldn't let them get tech turrets. We couldn't let them like decide to fob us, because they also talked to us and told us that they were allied to the tribe Afflicted. Afflicted was a pretty decently big tribe on the cluster. They also had their own extinction server claimed, so I really don't know why they didn't just build on their alliance extinction server right away. I don't know why they claimed their own extinction server, but yeah, they needed to go for various reasons. But actually, after we completely raided them here in 2 spots, we talked to them in global chat, and they said some pretty interesting stuff. We'll get into that in some minutes. Fuck! So I decided to let them build on the server because he's watching Rotoderp. After arguing that even Rotoderp built the spot before in the red light rathole, I didn't leak my character name at that point, by the way. So after telling me basically that he was watching my videos without knowing it was me, after that I let him stay on our server. I actually never built their second base spot. I only ever built the red light rathole that we first raided. The second base spot I never raided. I never built myself, but that was fine. That was fine. He's watching my videos. He's allowed to play on our server without us attacking them ever again. That was some time after we had raided both of their bases, by the way, so I couldn't give them back all their stuff. I don't know where that shit landed, probably somewhere on our aberration in some FFA fridges, but I at least could give them back their Velos and some Megatheriums, so they might get Texture's Engram in the future. Maybe they can do it with our Megatheriums. They were allowed to play on our server from that moment on, but I never found them again. I saw them joining from time to time, but I never actually found another base of them. So that was it with a medium-sized to smaller tribes. We will never attack a smaller or medium-sized tribe again. From now on, we can focus on the alpha tribe bases. We want to meet run, raid and shop every single alpha tribe in this season, every single mega tribe. We want to go for the big boys next. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, tell me in the comments if you think their base was legit. I think it was kind of not so legit. It was fine. He was kind of arguing that you can fly there or go there on a stego or whatever, and he's not wrong with that. I don't know why Wildcat is not fixing spots like that, but I don't know why Wildcat isn't fixing anything, so I hope you enjoyed it either way, guys. Thank you for the support. Like and subscribe and comment down below, helps the channel. Have fun with the one outtake, and we see us very soon in the next episode. Goodbye.
Oh. Aber jetzt? Ja, Kuchen, ey, ich scheiß so rein bei Kuchen. Ich mach dich fürchterlichsten Kuchen, die du dir vorstellen kannst. Oh. Aber jetzt nicht auch so geilen Langosch. Ach, also der sieht schon nicht schlecht aus. Ja, schon?
No! Texture Bug.
Oh mein Gott! Was hattest du alles dabei?
Das ist jetzt nicht passiert, Alter.
कमरे में घुसता जैसे हाथी टेबल बैठा तो फिर गांधी करते मोटा 400 का होते दंगे चलती लाठी हमने हार से सीखा और सीखों से जीत बना दी सोना था हराम तभी तो किस्मत हो रही चांदी चांदी है मीन एक दिन रहता दिल्ली दूजे दिन में बैठा बाली पंगा चीते से तो समझो रास्ता बिल्ली काटे काली